Hey guys, welcome to the 70th version of Harpoon. Now we're gonna start to implement, as we have less natural airflow, just some buffs in between classes. So when you guys are having a lot of crisscross with other people, try to put one of these suckers on, wear it to your square. Once you're at your square and you're working out, we're cool with you taking it down. So come on in, let me show you what we did this weekend. As you guys come in, you're gonna notice there's a couple extra sections around on this part of the gym where it's spread out 6 feet so that you can get prepped for class. We are asking you to remind yourselves that as you guys are in between transitions, try not to get here too early, try not to stay too late unless you book the family room or book an additional spot to do some extra work. So as you guys migrate in here, you're gonna notice that at every station now, we pretty much have the full setup for what you're gonna do for the workout. So I'm gonna use the example of tomorrow because we do have some workouts coming this week where we have some rig use, and I'm gonna walk you through our whole weekly preview, but I wanna show you today what that's gonna look like. So now you will have to come in and grab yourself a barbell. You can do that in the transition in between as you prep, or your coach is gonna cue you through that. And then after you get in your square for tomorrow's workout, we're really not gonna have to have too much of a transition. We have back squats on the docket. Back squats on the docket for the skill, but then once we're in the workout, there's now a box at every station. They're gonna be hanging out outside of the grid. So on the days that we're not using them, we can use this to kind of put our cubbies, put our cleaning stations, our jackets, anything that we might be not using for the workout. For the workout piece on Monday, we've got a box. It's in my grid, okay? We have thrusters in the workout. My barbell is gonna run long ways within the grid itself so that I'm able to do my thruster. And then you either have the option, okay, we've set rings, or I'll show you some other options around the room where we do have some hanging locations. You can do some knee ups here. You can do some toes through rings, in my Carhartts no less, right? Okay, and then, or you can just go to the ground. We can work on that V-up position. Those are all options. We're gonna do a better job of making sure that you have options within the workout space itself. So let's talk through the week really quick, and then I'll finish by giving you the tour of the rest of the place. Monday, okay, here's our setup for Monday. The stuff that you see in the black is both an option that you can do to keep you in your grid for the entirety of the class, or it's an option for the outdoor people, okay? Outdoor people, I am gonna continue to program a spot out there for you, but our programming as a whole isn't gonna have an extra rotation out there for an extra workout. We're gonna plot that as the week goes on. You'll be able to see it within the weekly workout itself, okay? So today, Monday, we're gonna do box jumps. We got thrusters coming, and then we have toe to bar. For our outdoor people, we can substitute the box jumps with lunges. Everyone can do thrusters, including outside. Toe to bar, we can do V-ups if we're outdoors, all right? As we migrate into the rest of the week, we have squat snatch coming on Tuesday, okay? Workout, we have 10 rounds for time, 10 burpees in your grid, 5 pull-ups, or 5 ring rows, or some heavy kettlebell options. And that heavy kettlebell option is a great option for our outdoor workout people. Then we're gonna finish with 40 shoulder taps, long workout there. Wednesday is our recharge this week. Okay, we got 20 double unders, 10 cows on a machine. As we go through the tour of the gym, you'll see that there is at least one calorie rower or calorie bike at each station. If you know you wanna make a swap, go ahead and do it. If there's nothing available, burpees are always a great option for us to get some more aerobic work in, okay? We got cows there. If you're outside, you're gonna be running 200 meters, and this is an increasing ladder, so every time you're gonna add some more 200s to the workout mix. Push-ups, as we go through our next round, it goes 40, 20, 20, then it goes 60, 30, 30. Obviously, this middle one is gonna be 400s, 600s, etc. Right? Really long workout there. On Thursday, we're gonna do partner workouts where it has a bunch of stuff on the barbell, both the snatch and the overhead squat. Okay, for our skill, we're going back to the front squat there. We'll get a partner variation written up for you, but shouldn't really have to migrate too much in and outside of the box. As we get into Friday, we're gonna work both on a very heavy one power clean, hang power clean, and then for the workout, we have hang squat cleans and lateral burpees. Again, going into a 12-9-6 for the repetitions, you rest 5 minutes. We do it in the reverse order on the way back. We have a special treat for you during your rest period, and it's not candy, it's extra work. Okay, on Saturday, we're gonna prep here for Connor and Sam's wedding is on Sunday. So they're gonna hold a 9:30 class celebrating with the rest of their crew. So if you know you wanna get in a workout, and you don't plan on celebrating with Connor and his family, try to make sure that you schedule that for the 8:30 class time. These are all things that the future Andrews love. So they are gonna do the deadlift for the skills. Again, this is gonna be a 5x5, so it should be super heavy for you guys for that final set of 5. We got 11 deadlifts, 20 weighted sit-ups, 20 cows or 20 burpees, and it's 8 rounds for time, okay? So other things I just wanna talk about in terms of general flow for the workout itself and the rest of the stuff that we're talking about, okay? We loved our summer classes, and we are like so pumped that we were able to have such fantastic weather for the entire summer. We like lucked out big time. So we kind of set up the stations in May so that we could optimize for people coming in and out, having full classes outside as well as full classes inside. We don't know when the weather is gonna completely change, where we have snow on Friday and we might have snow for the next couple weeks. So we are now optimizing for indoor class flow. It doesn't mean that outdoor people can't do a workout. We want you guys to continue to work out outside as long as you feel comfortable. Kara mentioned there's a little bit of a challenge now for some of you outdoor people to be warriors and see how long you can go. Peter's even bringing up a snowblower to clear off the mats for you guys, so it's totally up to you. We will continue to write out options both in our weekly preview, and the coaches will know what those look like, so come in, we'll modify for you as we get going. Okay, so the other thing we mentioned at the beginning is we just want to get everyone in the habit of starting to wear these in between our class times. That's just going to help alleviate any other options of if we are not within 6 feet of each other or further than 6 feet of each other, that we do have good safety precautions in place. So these are really easy. You can buy a set of 6 of them on Amazon. Bill's probably rolling over in his seat right now saying that we should get some Harpoon ones in here anyway, so we'll work on that, okay? We will continue to program the preview for you guys so that you can see the full week, both for indoor, outdoor, so that you can see it like this. Connor is gonna get into the routine of putting these out on the whiteboard so that it's pretty clear. We'll end up using the far whiteboard over there by the entrance, and so that way it's up for the whole week and you guys can have a good visual preview of what's to come for the week out itself, all right? As we talk about toe to bar and gymnastics and pull-ups and things that we do need some sort of rig space, I want you to be mindful of the squares that you're choosing. As we go through the rest of the gym preview, you'll see that almost every single station now has a toe to bar or a pull-up station. But if it doesn't have the ideal setup, I want you to think about, am I gonna be doing toe to bar in the workout? If I'm going to be doing V-ups, I'm gonna choose a square that doesn't have an option for me to be doing toe to bar in. Out of our 11 spots inside now, 9 of them have a bar set up for toe to bar. So you should be able to do that or pull-ups or whatnot, but you know, that might be getting out of our comfort zone, and it might also just truthfully be having a conversation with my buddy who's been in his favorite square all week, and I really want that square. Do you mind switching me today? All of those skill sets are awesome options, whether we're working on the core by laying on the floor, doing V-ups, doing sit-ups. We have tons of variations that we can mix in, so just be aware of your friends and swap as you see fit, okay? I just do want to remind you guys that like we're doing the best we can, and we are hoping that you can continue to stick it out with us. The transitions that we've made this weekend are awesome changes. We wanted to do this going into the winter, and so at this point we just want to remind you guys to try to stay positive and give us feedback on what you do feel where your comfort zone lies, because we are open to conversations about the setup around the gym. You know, this is like the 70th iteration of it just in 2020. So keep your heads held high, especially as the community Corona seems to be on the rise, we'll be all more cognizant just so that we can continue to help the health of our surrounding communities. So I thank you guys so much for sticking it out with us and continuing to be loyal harpooners. The very last thing I want to mention is we did have to take the jump ropes off the wall. We added another wall ball target over in that corner. They're currently hanging on the back of the squat rack. So if you guys don't have those put in your cubbies, please do that. We have them hung. Kara went and unthreaded them all for you guys. So please take those for the rest of the week and start storing them in your cubbies. We just kind of ran out of wall space, so we wanted to optimize that. All right, we'll just finish with a quick tour of the rest of the spots. So this is an awesome option. Again, bars traveling this way, tow bar or ring row station, bike. You can always swap it out for a rower. Our next pull-up location. Awesome pull-up location here. Obviously, there's a little bit of a height requirement, so you just got to double check, but otherwise this is probably one of our safest spots to be in because you have your complete squat rack, you've got the gymnastic station, you have a wall for handstand push-ups, you've got your own box, you've got your own airflow, you even have a 10-foot or a 9-foot wall ball target, and then if you can't hit it, we can also do the ring row option over here, all right? So at each station, you'll notice there's also weights and kettlebells spread out. As you go to this one, okay, this is the same thing that was in the back. We just made a swap because that station already has a pull-up bar in it. So now this has an option for some modified pull-ups or some knee tucks or toe to bar. Please try to keep some weight on the bottom of this rack if you are going to be doing any sort of kipping motion. Otherwise, these hooks operate just the same as they would on the regular part of the rig. Again, 10-foot option, 9-foot option for wall balls. You have a rower right here. Your box and weights should be included. Okay, then we go over here. This is another pull-up rig station or another gymnastics rig. You'll notice we moved all the wall balls. So now this has an option here against the wall. Both has handstand push-up station. This only has a 9-foot wall ball target. So be mindful of that there isn't a 10-foot wall ball target in this grid. Okay, and then if we have ring rows, you also have a box, all your stuff, your rower is right there, okay? Cool, then we migrate over here. This isn't any different, it's just now optimized for all your weights around you. Same for this station and that station here. And then if you just want to check out the wall balls that we move those into the center, so now that you can grab on each location. And then just finishing with the family room, I'll just show you the preview of the family room so that everybody can get a preview of both the wall ball targets that we have up here on the wall now. Couple options here on this wall. And then the final setup with the family room, fully equipped with our pull-up bar. Still got a squat station that's adaptable. You guys can share back here if you're in the family room. You're in a spot where you can share. Again, the bikes and rowers are in the center out front, so whatever you feel like using for the workout, those are available for you. Fan, we can turn it out so that we can get all this air out of there if that's something that you want to do. Obviously, this door here is always accessible as well for an entrance and an exit, so feel free to use that, all right? So that's it, guys. Please let us know if anything else comes up. We really appreciate all of your feedback and your optimism, so stay with us.